What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gamer and more. Brooklyn Nets Stoop Edition. Yo, it's a hot subject. John in there talking and yo, John, stop, man, stop. Yo, John. Hey, listen, MPJ is here to stay, man. Sean Marks like MPJ. I think Jordy do too. They staying. He's staying. They're gonna pay him, man. We need it. We need a 1-2 punch. I mean, you might disagree with it, but I think we need a 1-2 punch. What you think? What you think, man? What's good, everybody? What's good, Jamal? What's up, man? What's good? Hey, kid, what's up, man? What's good? John Marks at it again, right? What's up, Play? What's good? I'm gonna ship it out this weekend. I'm gonna ship the watch out this week. I haven't been to the post office. I'm going to the post office Saturday, so. There go my winner. What's good, man? What's up, Jellio? What's up? Salute to you, man. What's good? What's good? We got a nice little family here, man. Word up. Yo, listen, I've been paying this. I've been watching. It's like it's the fireworks is just crazy, man. Because really, where you think MPJ going? Where you think MPJ is gonna go? For real? JD, come on now. Come on, JD. I wish I had a second one. I'm gonna do some Netgear. Since I'm into it, I'm gonna make y'all into it. I'm gonna get some Netgear. The watch was my old lady's thing. You know what I'm saying? That was her thing. She said, "Give out something." I said, "Okay." But she don't know. I don't really, you know. As long as we have a good time, I don't care about anything else. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, I think they're going to stay pat now. They signed homeboy, you know, from Orlando. They signed the center, so they're not trying to, you know, they taking baby steps. Sean don't want to mess it up. And see, John wants to get rid of him, but if it's not there, it's not there. He probably wish it was because they don't want to spend the money, but hey, every team, a lot of teams in the NBA got players on their roster that they don't want to spend the money on, but they have no choice. And besides, what big man is out there that you could shop for right now? Name me a big man that you can get right now, paying close to $40 million right now, that a team was willing to give up. Tell me. Well, what are you trying to clear cap space? Eventually, at some point, you have to play to win. You got to put your team. You got to put your chips in, and play. You can't just keep clearing cap space, and your team is subpar. How long you gonna keep doing this? You be a subpar team forever. Oh, thank you, Jelio. I appreciate y'all too. I really do. Alec Crab jersey. Yo, I might say, you think you can find an Alec Crab jersey for real? Oh man, he came here and got money and ran away. JD's crazy. Nah, Jamal and Jay is enough to of this retirement bullshit. With Curious Mike. John gonna build up a list of people that want to whip his ass. They're gonna be like, ain't you John? I hear you. We did hear him say that, though. I mean, I get it. But, I mean, he's not going to be here forever, John. He's just here to make us better. And plus, the rookies, the second year, the sophomores, need some help, man. They need somebody that know. You can't say Julius Randle know what a championship feel like. I mean, I like Julius Randle. Don't get it wrong. I like MPJ too. I know the timeline don't fit, but that's not the point. The point is, what are you going to do? There ain't nobody else out there, not yet. I didn't hear what MPJ said. Me neither. I really didn't pay no mind. I knew they're gonna sign him, man. I mean, they're gonna keep him at least a couple of more years if they don't get no offers. I think that's what I think. It's possible they let him go, but you don't want to let him go for nothing. That shit don't make no sense. Well, MPJ want to win. I don't think he want to come in there and lose. You think MPJ want to lose? You think, like, let me ask you this. You think they just naturally come into the NBA and just like drop 30 and shit? You think that's just, that just comes to me. I'm 6'10" and I can drop 30 in my sleep. That's what, John, come on, be for real. You know, he got to eat right. He got to sleep right. He got to wake up in the morning. He got to be in the gym. He got to work out for the season. I mean, come on. You be hustling trying to get your shit together. And plus, the way he shoot, you practice the hell. How many shots he doing to practice? MPA lights out when he gets hot. Lights out. He showed it last year, lights out. Showed it his whole career. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm not saying he's a 30-point scorer, your number one guy. But clearly he's in your top three. Clearly. Jelio, what you heard the first time? I mean, I didn't even hear what I heard something about they made an offer, maybe. Did they make an offer to MPJ? Somebody tell me something. I've been busy. I've been trying to keep up with the stories, but I can't trust everything you hear. That 5 or 6 years is good for him. Right. I mean, he be in his early 30s. He wanna come out probably 32, 33. He fit the time, John. He fit our timeline. If that's the case, we should be getting. We got more picks. If we don't use those picks and pick them right, and we either can use them to get a star in the league already, or develop the ones we got. Somebody got to shake, man. All these picks we got, somebody got to shake, John. Somebody got to shake. Yegor is one of them. But, I mean, somebody else got to shake, too. You got mad. MBJ is going to shake out, most likely. I mean, barring any crazy, let me knock on wood, not any injury. Yeah, he balled out. Come on, man. They took him out because he was balling out. They didn't want to ball out. They wanted to be close to the bottom. Yo, should catch some mama. Mahima. Oh shit. Oh, Jellio, even Ernie Durham, who's probably not an option, don't want to pay him $40 million plus give up young players and draft capital as well. Listen, I don't like that move. I really don't. I know John's saying that, but I don't think John is that scorer that you think he is. Yeah, I find it to be good, JD, that he wants to retire in 5 to 6 years. That's fine. I mean, the guy's useful. I mean, he ain't like he ain't useful. Work something out. Front heavy, back heavy. I don't know what the hell you want to work out. Work that shit out. I mean, the way team. Listen, I'm just Julius Randle ain't considering time. He's going to bring a fight at least. Fuck a fight. I want to win. Fuck you. Curious Mike is focused on securing that last big bag before he's on diaper duty with one of his. Oh man, why are you watching this dude's pocket? They're gonna spend the bread anyway. They gotta spend the bread anyway. So I mean, well, you want a lesser player and cheaper and then buy a bunch of players? You only have, how many? 15 on the roster. A couple of exceptions or whatever. A couple of, that's, ain't nobody trying to be that when they in the league. I don't think he's quitting. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. His gameplay don't show quitting. I don't know. And besides, if you're an athlete, let me tell you one. I mean, I spoke to athletes before that played in professional sports, and they always say the same thing. They love what they do, and you don't just get rid of it. It don't just come out of your system. It just don't come out like that. You put too much effort and career and running and gunning, and where you gonna make that kind of money playing a child's game, literally? Yeah, everybody want that last bag. They all do. LeBron do. Everybody do. What is a long run? 7, 8 years? You can't see 7 years. So the NBA ain't built on 7-year runs. Players, not unless they're a superstar. That's the only play. And even if you do, you jeopardize the function of your team the minute you give them max contracts. Now you gotta get a bunch of, scrubs and shit. You gotta be critical. I mean, you get bench players on the team. I mean, it's not a charity. It's like you gotta spend the bread. So who are you giving it to? But you gotta talk about the future. I mean, the future is important to him. But I know he's talking about the future, but he's playing now. He want to do it now. Don't pay him then. Don't pay him. Who you going to replace him with, John? Who you going to replace him with? I don't need no cap space. So don't come with that bullshit. We don't need that. We don't need cap space. Nobody wants him at $40 million. So what you gonna do? Yeah, he very good at it. He very good at catch and shoot. But then you still got time. You still got time. They just got here. How they blocking them? I don't get how. First of all, neither one of them that you talked about can either tie his shoelaces. Neither one. Yegor cannot compare to MPJ as far as playing the game. So, I mean, he's got to learn from somebody. He got to play with somebody. You can't play by yourself. Jalen Duren is not an upgrade to MPJ. He's just totally different gameplay. Trey Murphy? Oh, man. None of them teams are getting rid of them players, man. I'm not giving up no picks, man. They don't have them. That's what you want to do. You want to give up the future again. Oh, Jesus Christ, son, you gotta play the game. What part? Stop being a GM. What's up, Felipe? What's good? Calling John. Oh, man. He bugging. I'm telling you, he bugging. John be bugging sometimes. So what would you do? I mean, Franz Wagner. All right, you keep going on the same names. Duren, Franz Wagner. They're not giving him up. Detroit not giving up Durham. So you think his stock ain't nothing? That's what you saying? I know you ain't saying that. I know you ain't. Why?
Detected at front door.
So you rather give them 2 firsts and MPJ for Franz? Oh. I ain't gonna even acknowledge that, because that's just what they saying to each other. I ain't even listening to that shit. That's bold. You try to get as many emojis over, get that point across. Go ahead, Jellio. Now listen, John, you want to give Durham a max contract along with young players and draft capital. I wouldn't mind adding Murphy or Franz, though, depending on the price. I don't see Orlando giving up Franz. I don't see them do it neither. I don't see that shit at all. You want to put Orlando in the fucking finals. That's what you want to do. I would like to hear, I mean, yeah, Philippe. I mean, John's perspective is get rid of him. That's what it is. Simple. Just get rid of him. And drive safe. He just want to get rid of him, because whenever you saying that you want to give up picks just to get one more player back, the way the CBA is, them damn first round picks are gold. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to read them out to you, Philippe. I'm going to read it out for you. You are not getting Franz for 2 firsts and MPJ. Jellio is saying that. That's for sure. John, Scott, here's a third or most likely a 4th option in the 30s that alongside at least 2 star players, Brooklyn need a top upgrade to pair with Mikal and Jaeger. I don't why Jaeger can't be like this blooming star coming to be, and why do he need another star to be a star? Why he can't be a star? You know what I'm saying? I mean, at some point you gotta step to the plate, or you know, or you're gonna be just like a role player or some shit. John, Scott doesn't like hearing the facts again. This is John talking. You'd rather let MPJ steal one last big contract because he deserves it? I don't think he deserves some big ass contract. I don't know what you're talking about. But what I do know is he's got value. And if you're saying that he doesn't have no value, then why would the other team want to give you a star and 2 first round picks with it? Just to get him to get off their star player. I mean, to me, MPJ got to be worth something for me to give up my star player. I can't. The first round picks don't mean nothing if you good. If I give you a good player and your first round picks are garbage, then I mean, what incentive? Or you got to give me something back. Some more players or something. You saying that MPJ is like below Franz? That's what you're saying? Or like far below? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. This is John Felio. Gallo said to John. Well, John said to Gallo, the financial salary of MPJ and Franz match up at $40 million, and since MPJ is worth a first at least, adding to first is more than fair in a trade for Franz. You know Franz been hurt, right? Just like, I guess, taking a chance. John, I would do it. Atlanta is not doing it, though. Jelio said, John, I would do it. Orlando is not doing it. Yes. Why would Orlando do that? I don't get it. Why would Orlando give up their star player? Why? Because they don't want to pay him? But that's the same shit we doing. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying, yeah, pay him. You ain't got no choice but to pay him. Now that you getting somebody else. If you ain't getting nobody, ain't nobody moving on it, then what are you doing? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nobody giving up their young talent. Ain't nobody giving up their stars. You got to what? Give up all your first round picks? So now you be depleted of first round picks? Is it worth it? Is Franz worth that? For real? John Gelio of Orlando. Gelio, if Orlando is playing team by the trade deadline, they might not have a choice. Okay. Franz is 24 years old. Okay, good. MPJ will be, well, he's 28, so he's not 30. So if that's the case, then Franz will be 25 next year. Since we move his shit down soon, he ain't gonna be 30 this year. So yeah, he already considered retirement, but I mean, he's an upgrade over MPJ. Okay, all right, he's an upgrade. So 2 firsts makes the upgrade. 2 firsts and a swap between the two. How much do Franz get paid? Sound like you playing, you know those games, the GM games? And we be swapping shit without even negotiating. It's like it ain't no negotiation, just swap it. When Franz was healthy in that first round against Detroit, Orlando was smacking Detroit. Yeah, because they had a team. He went down with a leg issue and they lost to Detroit. Franz is an upgrade over MPJ. Okay. But I mean, Franz and MPJ are not like the same type of players. Would you say Franz is an upgrade over Randall right now? Oh shit. John says, Scott, it's 2 firsts. We'll still have over 10 firsts. Yeah, we got 12, I know, and we got 12 firsts. Yeah, but I mean, why would what make you think Orlando would make that move? Because you talking about it like you got some inside, like they not getting along, or like they don't want to pay him. That's what I'm getting from you. A Kid said MPJ and Pablo combo is a match made in heaven, and can't see why Orlando would be opposed to the trade. And we send them a pick or 2. Also, they sent away 4 or 5 picks for Bane, didn't they? Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well, yeah, Jay is making sense. That is true. MPJ helps space the floor for Pablo while giving them a cap relief, and Franz get to develop more into a top option with Mikal, and both sides actually win in a sense here. Okay. Jelio said other teams would definitely be interested in Franz. He's not going for a pick or 2. Maybe 3 picks and a swap. I'm not doing 3 picks and a swap. I'm sorry. Two picks and a swap. Now you're going 3 picks. It never stops. It never stops. It never stops. All this fighting to get back where you at now. All this losing to get these picks. All this shit be going on Franz. On one player. Next thing you know, you be saying 4 picks. 3 picks and a swap. You saying, A Kid, that the fit between Pablo and Franz has always been questionable? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's questionable. I thought it was a good pairing. Jay noticed that too. Pablo and Franz are 2 good individual players, but they don't gel as duo. Franz will be better with Mikal and Yegor. You think Franz can be a number 1? That's what y'all thinking? That's what y'all saying? And would he gel with well, y'all just looking at the backcourt. Y'all not even looking at the front court. You're looking at the future, right? You're talking about the future. Must be. Jelio said they may not fit. Franz has a lot of value around the league, though. You are going to have to give up a lot to get him. I'm not giving up a lot. I'm just not. Not. I don't think Franz changed the needle. He hasn't proved that he's that go-to guy. Every year you keep talking about, oh yeah, he got injured. Nah, dude, no. Nope. 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 Sorry. You haven't proven anything. He hasn't proven a damn thing. What did he prove? What did Franz prove to you? That he can be the number one? That's what he proved? He could prove that he hit the big shot? Do they go to him all the time for the big shot? Yeah, because I mean that's why I kept. Listen, Jay, kid. I'm telling you, I started off that way. The old draft odds, Franz would go for 4 picks, but with the new odds, hell no, hell no. The way it was before, yeah, maybe, but now, I said it from the very beginning. I'm not giving up 3 and 4 picks, man. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not unless it's a superstar or somebody's. Yo, Franz is not proving a damn thing. I'm sorry. He might look good and he can play good during the season. And the playoffs, he might get off a little bit. But, nope. You know who get 4 picks? You know who would get? I would give 4 picks up for that Philly got that they Boston just gave away because they didn't want to pay him, but he's worth it. That's who I'll give up 4 picks. And it's very few players that I give up 4 picks on. Very few. I don't even think you could fill out one hand. Be honest with you. Not with the way the draft is going to be the next couple of years. Nope. I'm not bailing you out, Orlando. That bailing them the fuck out. They gave up all them picks for homeboy, and it just, I don't even know why they did it. Be honest with you. Yeah, they might fit, but I mean, offensively, yeah. But I mean, it ain't like MPJ is not offensively fit with these 3 too. Don't get it twisted. But my thing is this. Well, maybe they gonna be a superstar, man. Damn, let this dude play, man. Maybe he wanna be a star. Why we gotta try to get somebody to stunt they fucking growth? Come on, man. Let them guys earn their shit. Listen, his back surgery wasn't a problem last year. So what's the problem? Why you keep going? Why you hopping off of that? You know what was going on last year. They ain't got. What do you mean they don't need him? They who on the team can do what he do? And who you gonna get, Franz? I just told you I'm not giving 4 picks or 3 picks. I'm not giving up all that shit, man, to make them fucking move on them. They're gonna be like, yo, they giving us 4 picks. 3 picks in a swap. Oh, hell yeah. Franz, pack your shit. You gone. And take your fucking Band-Aid too. And your leg clamps and all that shit that you need fucked up ankles that you got. Take that shit with you too. Yeah, but there's no upgrade out there, and he's not a bad player. So what are you crying about? MPJ's not a bad player. You talking about the money. That's what bothering you. You don't want them to pay the money to think that they're going to be stuck with him. They not giving him no 4-year deal. I already know Sean Marks ain't going to do that. I could tell you that shit right now. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. He wouldn't do it because I wouldn't do it. I know that for a fact. I would not give him a 4-year deal. I hate to say it. A-Kid said, you think Orlando is trading those 4 picks for Bane with the new draft odds? Hell no, they not. What? Hell no. Right now, listen, the apron and the draft odds dictate a lot in the trade. Those two things, it's 2 things that GMs are looking at. 2 of them. Draft odds, second apron. One of them is taboo and the other one you like. You want to stay in that middle shit, you know? You want to stay relevant, winning. Your team is prospering, people learning, especially our team. As young as our team is, they just need to play. Somebody's going to shake. Somebody's got to step up. One of them going to step up. We're going to end up keeping them and signing them out of their rookie deal and keeping them on the team. And the other ones be trade bait. That's it. Being that we got 12 first-round picks in the next 3-4 years, shit. We still be in position to swing. We be swinging. We be walking. Sean Marks walk in a room with other GMs and be swinging. He be swinging his arms and shit, talking shit, because they gotta step to him sooner or later. Or he ain't got to deal nothing. He could just sit back and go, you know what? Fuck all of y'all. That's what Sean Marks be saying. John says, Scott, what are you talking about? Franz got $40 million plus salary for the next 4 years because he broke out in Orlando. Yeah, I don't want it. And I don't think we want that. I mean, that's the same shit you in now. You're not proving, you're not moving the needle with Franz. I'm sorry to say that. I didn't want to say that because I think he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. You know what attracts me to Franz? He's 24 years old. Okay, you got me with that. I was like, oh shit, he's 24. Yeah, he's young. He fits more in the timeline. What about next year? You think they got a shot at it next year? Do they have to move on it now? Is that stunting their growth right now? That the second year and the first year rookies that we got on our team? Because they're going to get substantial amount of minutes. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm tired of talking about myself. Somebody got to come up here and talk some sense to John. Because I don't agree with. Listen. If somebody was to come, if Sean Marks get an offer that he can't refuse, of course, MPJ is out of here. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, the guy likes Brooklyn. That's what he says. I mean, you know, he's a 3 on a team. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. A-Kid is going along with you, but I disagree with you and A-Kid on this one. I mean, we could disagree to agree on disagreeing, but I like MPJ. That's why my thumbnail, I like MPJ. I do. I don't want to pay him max. That's for sure. John said, when me and Jay are on the same page, you know you're not winning the argument, Scott, about Franz. Listen, I don't want to win the argument. I agree that I like Franz. I'm just saying Orlando is not going to just give him up. And I'm not giving up 3 picks in a swap to get him. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving them somebody that can average 20 plus to get another 20 plus and then give you 2 picks in a swap or 3 picks. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Just not. Because I ain't see no needle moving with Franz. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's exciting. He's young. But I don't see the needle moving. And his injuries is recent. Well, they both are, but nah. Him and his brother get injured a lot. Nah. Sorry. And I like him. I like Franz. Hey, kid say, I'll freeze over. I'm on John Mark's side. All right. I feel y'all. So how many picks, A-Kid, would you give them to make them move? Because you got to make them want to move him. How many picks would you give up? Now, this is interesting. Because Sean Marks walk in the room, and the GM for Orlando is here, and Sean Marks is here. He steps to him and said, "Look, I want Franz. I know I take that $40 million off of you. I give you MPJ and Watt. What makes Orlando go? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And have that Kool-Aid smile on their face when they get in the room." Extend Sean Ma only saying it to disagree with John. Just define the disagreement, huh? All right, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I kid you not. I like Franz, but I'm not giving up that. I can't do it. Hey, listen, you might not be wrong, but I'm saying I'm not giving up 3 picks. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Yeah, he fits the timeline, but he stays it. I mean, he fits the timeline, but I mean, I'm not giving up 3 picks. I'm sorry. You keep forgetting that what I'm not doing. I'm not giving up 3 picks. That's the part you don't understand. That I agree with everything y'all say about Franz fitting the timeline. I don't know about too much of an upgrade, but somewhat. Position-wise, they play a little different, but Franz is much bigger in the paint, but shooting is okay. His shooting ain't better than MPJ's shooting. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that being said, it's an upgrade somewhat. In some way. I'm not giving you 3 picks because it ain't 3 picks upgrade. Yeah, well, maybe he liked his travel around New York City. And he said, fuck it, I'm out. My money guaranteed, so it don't matter. But I'm just saying I'm out.
Oh, shit, yo.
Yo, what's good? We got a leaf on the stoop. What's good, Leaf?
My bad. My damn emblem ain't pop up because I'm on the phone. But,
okay.
I don't know what the trade what was
they saying the trade MPJ and 2 firsts, 1 pick swap to Orlando for Franz Wagner.
No.
And they saying it's an upgrade.
The reason why I'm not doing that is because Franz Wagner is already compromised as a young player with injuries, bro. I think this is what I believe. This is what I believe. I think these previous 2 drafts that we drafted from, somehow, some way,
somebody's gonna come out of it.
No, not just that. The ownership is giving Sean Marks all of the stuff to see this whole thing through.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna see this whole thing through, bro. Like Tyler Bilodeau, Josh Jefferson, Mikal.
They're gonna get an opportunity. That's what you're saying.
The Flatbush 5. They all gonna get an opportunity. At some point.
And I agree with it because you don't just draft somebody. I tell people this: you come from the mud. These guys are not household names,
right?
But they can make themselves a household name. They have an opportunity to be somebody in this league.
I put it to you this way, not to cut you with Scott. I put it to you this way: we tanked for this,
right? We
bro. We lost games on purpose for this. The roster, like outside of the veterans and the players that we signed and Dayron, we lost games on purpose for this.
Yep, sure enough did.
And don't get me wrong, bro. Like Yegor went number 8, and Mikal went number 6. This is the best we can do.
Yeah, we gotta rock with it.
We gotta lay in that bed.
We gotta lay in it. We gotta rock with it.
Because right now, let's keep it 100 stacks. None of these rookies or sophomores got any real value right now because they were all told to tank. Yeah. Outside of Mikal. And the niggas that got drafted with him, outside of Mikal and the niggas that got drafted with him, they was all told to tank. They was all told to play losing basketball. But bruh, I put this on people's minds, and I put this on people's minds all the time. Danny Wolf in his first 10 games, in his first 10 to 15 games, was shooting over 45% from the field and over 41% from 3. They nerfed his minutes.
Yeah, they took him out.
They took him out.
Plenty of times.
They took him out. Because, bro, that's when they started putting him at the 3 and at the 4 and at the 2. This is all going on last year.
Leaf. I saw Jordy literally take 3 people out when the team was on a run in the fourth quarter. They were on a run to take them out and put 3 other. You know what that does to your lineup when you take 3 people out and you on a run?
We went on a 17-0 run at that.
Yeah, you remember that game?
I do remember that game, and I knew it was going to happen because I was like, yo, this is what we're converting to. And now the NBA saw us in basically 1/3 of the league tanking last year, and they finally said, yo, they had enough. They filled the San Antonio Spurs got rich, bro, while everybody starved in the draft. They was the year that Wemby was coming out, they had a 9-3 record. They were 9-3. The league called them and said, what are you doing? Y'all got Wemby. Oh, you sure? Oh, bet. Click off the phone. Let's tank it through. We trade Yake Poto. Boom, we got Wemby. The very next year, they go get goddamn Castle. The very next year after that, Wemby gets some imaginary blood clot injury, and then they go get Dylan Harper, who we all wanted. And then they march to the damn finals with the nigga off the bench.
Yep, sure enough.
The league does what they want to do, bro. Like, people have to understand that in order for everything that I say that has to work, there has to be a potent strategy, a potent scheme, and a potent execution put in place. Everybody keeps yelling at me about, bro, yo, Leaf, come on, man. I don't see what you see in Danny. Bro, I don't see what nobody sees. A lot of people don't see what I see in Danny Wolf, and just like a lot of people don't see what I see in this roster, period. Outside of Michael and Yegor, bro, people don't really believe in this roster like that.
They don't.
They don't.
They still hunting for another player. They still think that we can do it with just one more player.
And what I'm trying to tell people is, bro, it's 1 or 2 things that you can take from this summer, and us not going all in for Jalen Duren, who won 5 years, 280, or going all in for Peyton Watson, bro, who looking for 25 a year, and he only played 15 games and got hurt, and he was a bench player. So there's things that you got to look at. The players from the last 2 drafts are going to get a legitimate shot to actually play some competitive basketball.
Yeah, they're going to get an opportunity this year.
That's the only thing I can take away from this. Is this a good or a bad idea? I don't know.
We don't know.
But the thing is, what I can tell you is, there's no more free agents looking to come to Brooklyn anymore. We're not duplicating Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving again.
Oh, that shit ain't happening no more.
We're not duplicating that again. Not only are you not duplicating that again, bro, you're not even finding them a replica of them versions of them niggas in the league today.
Word.
Can you tell me somebody that looks like KD today?
Nope.
During that time? No. Can you tell me that somebody that look like Kyrie or James Harden during that time? No.
Nope.
We not getting them niggas no more. We blew that. We screwed it up. Now it's time to give these damn... Bro, a couple of years ago, I remember, bro, and you remember this. You remember being on podcasts when everybody was talking about, we need to do it through the draft, yo. We need to get our own talent. When the last time the Nets got their own talent and build through the draft? This is what they trying to do.
Yeah.
And I understand that these picks ain't Cooper Flagg. They ain't AJ DeMonta. They ain't Caleb Wilson. They ain't Ace Bailey. But they're picks.
They players regardless. We got Jay No 24 on the stoop. What's up, Jay?
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's good, bro?
I'm chilling, man. You know,
what you think about MPJ trading him to Orlando or anybody that you haven't on your radar.
Okay, yeah, so perfect. So like that's actually why I came up. So I remember before, if I'm not mistaken, you said you wouldn't give up like more than 2 picks or something like that
Yeah, I
for
wouldn't give up
Franz.
no more than two. Yeah.
So one
I
thing I
mean,
want to
I mean, the only reason why I said that is because the way the draft is now compared to 2 years ago. Yes, maybe 2 years ago, I'd have gave you 3 picks. But to give up 3 picks now with this CBA and all that, I don't know. I think it's no, we're not going to actually attract a veteran that going to say, "Oh, I want to come to Brooklyn." We might
right.
have to the bully our way to get one. And the only way you can bully your way to get one is if you got draft capital. It helps a lot.
Right, right. No, so I
That,
understand your point, but one thing I want to just straighten out is just let everyone know, like, not every first round pick is created equal. You know what I'm trying to
that's
say?
true.
So,
That is true.
so if you're talking about our first round picks and maybe the Denver first round picks, the Denver first round pick, okay, like I understand what you're saying. Those are valuable picks, but we have a lot of picks that are just really not like low key trash picks. So, like for example, when you
For
look at
who?
the like when you look at the Knicks, the pick we have this year, for the Knicks, that's gonna like let's be honest, like it's gonna be a late pick.
And not let somebody get hurt.
I mean, but
I mean,
how?
things happen. It
But
shit
here's the thing.
happens.
But okay, so
Bro, nah, we wishing on stars now. Come on.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
I'm just saying, but the Knicks might
but
not
just
be better than what we think they're going to be this year.
no, I
I don't think the
understand
Knicks
that,
is
but
gonna be I don't think the Knicks is gonna be all the way in the bottom 10, bro. Like,
No, I don't think they'd be in the bottom. I think they could be in the middle.
And
And if they in the
and the
middle,
thing is, I don't think these new draft rules is going to be executed the way that a lot of people think. If the
now
Knicks,
that's different. That's
yeah,
different.
yeah, like the thing is, bro, I've been said it, and I'm standing on business. The NBA rewards who they want to reward in the draft, bro, and the Nets are not one of those teams. It is what it is, bro. Like, there's a reason why we got the number 8 and the number 6. There's a reason why, bro. And if we would have bottomed out and finished bottom at the bottom of the league, we would have got number 5, where the Clippers eventually got. We still would have ended up with Mikael Brown Jr.
So yeah, Jay, go ahead, Jay.
yeah, but Scott, like, one thing I just want us to understand as Nets fans is like sometimes it's better to get off picks before they lose their value. Like for
Uh,
example, the Philly pick we had, that pick just lost a lot of value because of like things that happened. So, and to give Sean Marks credit, people criticize Sean Marks the trade he made where he traded like 3 of our picks in a swap for 2 of our picks back. If you listen to Houston radio right now,
They
they don't like
crying.
that trade.
Yeah, that trade that's
They,
hurt.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So, and the reason they don't like the trade is because Phoenix is looking like they're going to be a decent team.
Right, right.
The Mavericks got Cooper flagged. So when these things happen, picks lose their value. So
Yeah.
basically, Scott, what I'm trying to tell you is that I think the Knicks actually should. I think the Nets actually should use some of these picks that may lose. For example, that Knicks pick probably has the most value right now because if the season starts and the Knicks go on a 10-game winning streak, that pick loses its value. Like let's be
Yeah.
honest, I don't I see them back in the playoffs, like a top 4 seed. Let's just be real. Like that's what's gonna happen to them because I think it's bigger than the Knicks. It's a whole agenda for that team. So the NBA is gonna make sure they're back there.
Okay, okay.
Absolutely. So
That's
so basically-
legit.
yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
absolutely. So what I'm saying is that Knicks pick, and then you look at the pick we have in 2029. We got the worst of we got the worst of Houston, Phoenix, and Dallas. That's not a good pick. That Philly pick, that's not a good pick. So if we're talking about giving up those picks for a guy like Franz, then yeah, maybe we can give up 3, even maybe 4, because not all these picks are good picks. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, yeah, that is a fair assessment, but only thing is that I think that the front office that's in that's still in charge is the same front office that had their hands on Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden once upon a time. So what they thinking is bro, like bro, we not gonna get to that point again. So I think they feeling like it's best to go all in what they basically lost games on purpose for, and that's these last 2 years of drafts. Now, in terms of the future draft picks, it's somewhat of a double-edged sword because of the new draft rules. Now the new draft rules, bro, like I listen, I stand on business in terms of, all right, yo, if the NBA know that one of these picks could go to us, they probably gonna give us something, because a lot of these drafts is not like the last two drafts. A lot no, there's no draft that's coming up in the next 3 years that looks like the Cooper Flag draft or the AJ DeMonster draft to me. But at the same time, I don't rule it out that a pick could come, and I don't rule it out that something could happen. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that the picks that the two drafts that we lost games for that just finished, those players are going to be given a shot. They are going to be given a legitimate shot. I think everything else realistically is salary dumps, bro. We know Randall and MPJ are most likely salary dumps, and a lot of what's going on in free agency is really pre-agency, because a lot of players that's looking to get bread from the teams that they try not to leave, bro. They just trying to just get that money and then basically do the same thing that happened to Triple J. I'm gonna sign with my original team because I want the most money, but I'm gonna go somewhere else. Free agency ain't what it was no more. It's one of the reasons why LeBron signed for 2 years, 8 mil.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not what it used to be anymore. So I think the combination of free agency not being what it used to be, teams just leaning on money right now, like us, is not really doing ourselves too much of a service, bro. Like that money that we holding on to, it might actually go to the backcourt that we just drafted. It
Yeah.
might actually go to one of these players, bro, that we drafted at the back end. And if everybody heard me, bro, like y'all already know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I'm not stopping, bro, because the thing is that I feel as though our roster is this way for a reason. A lot of people wanted Watson. A lot of people wanted Franz. A lot of people think that there's a quick upgrade in this. There's not. This is about the development of these last two drafts.
Yeah, these guys got to get an opportunity, man. It wouldn't be fair to the draft them and not play them, not unless you know for sure they can't play, or for some forsaken reason they don't fit the scheme that Jordy want, or whatever the case may be. But I get what Jay was saying about not every first round pick is the same, which is true. You do lose value in picks when you hold them sometimes in the season, because things change, and teams upgrade and get better, and the picks fluctuate. The value of the picks fluctuate. My whole thing is Wagner is an injury prone dude. And we know that. And we still willing to give up 3 picks for him. I mean, I just find it kind of hard, If you want to live on like developing a team, because clearly I don't think a superstar wants to come to Brooklyn the way KD and Kyrie's fiasco happened. Are we going to really get another superstar that say, "Oh, I want to come to Brooklyn"? Really? Or are we going to have to develop a superstar ourselves? That's what I look at, and that's why I see the draft picks being valuable. Now, yeah, some of them you're going to hit and miss, and some of them ain't going to be no value. But who's to say? I mean, really, who's to say? We have an MVP that got drafted in the second round?
Right, but I see what you're saying, but honestly, I'm just kind of off the waiting for a superstar route.
I know.
I think that, yeah, I think that the way the Nets are going to get it is by just getting a guy who shows signs of good potential, but it's kind of slept on, bringing him here, maybe 2 of those guys, and then just building from that. And honestly, let's be honest, like, they're not dynasties winning championship these days. Like,
Yeah,
Look
teams.
at the
It's a
past three
team thing.
champions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
team.
team
I was
thing.
say, look at the past 8 champions, bro. And
Yeah,
Yeah, like
oh.
everybody's they handing out championships, bro, like goddamn kindergarten stickers, bro. Like I mean,
absolutely.
But
like we
would you
gotta understand that
go ahead.
the money that's the Nets are signing is being valued to somewhat of a flexibility standpoint, which is understandable. But that's something that franchises that are trying to win multiple championships do. They don't do that before they got somebody to like. The thing that I get asked about all the time is like, who are y'all building this thing around? Ever since we got Michael Brown, bro, like, listen, I feel like it's a light that shines a little bit brighter now that you have now that you have somewhat of formidability in the backcourt. You have something formidable in the backcourt that you could at least attach yourself to, bro. Like, cause outside of them two, I don't think not too many Nets fans are really they don't really give a damn about the rest of the future. What I give a damn about is scheme, what the scheme and the strategy and the game plan that's going to be put on the court. And if the Nets are smart at that, and then Jordy and the coaching staff is as smart as I think they can be with this roster, there's a player that's not picked in the top 10 that we picked in the last 2 years that could marvel out to be something within a a standpoint, and I think it's Danny Wolf. And a lot of people don't think so, but I do. I just see it, bro. Like, listen, if it don't happen, I can move up off it, no problem. But like my thing is when I say Danny Wolf, I'm trying to plan for something. That's what I'm trying to do. So
Oh, so John, you saying that Franz is not injured as MPJ? MPJ has damage to his back that impact his mobility. For Franz, it's been slow lower leg stiff, but that's not stopping him. It's stopping his value from going up.
no, it is stopping his value from going up.
That's what you saying?
It is definitely stopping his value from going up. There's a reason why the Orlando Magic was a Franz Wagner one game away from advancing in the first round against the first seeded Pistons, and he got hurt again. But it's not the first time that happened. Plus, he got his extension money already with $200 million contract on a rookie scale, and he's gotten injured one too many times already.
Right.
So,
No.
like, if
Yeah.
you really look at it, bro, like his value is starting to decline because of that contract, because of that high rookie scale extension that he got. These injuries are only going to pile on. If you go look at the extension that he got since he signed that, the games have been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. MPJ has been playing hurt. He's been playing hurt most of the time. A lot of times last year he was playing hurt.
Yeah.
And Scott, that's like one of the reasons why I'm actually intrigued with the whole Franz conversation because I think because he's so damn injury prone, he could be available honestly because if you're Orlando, like this dude, forget the playoffs, regular season, he has like a bicep tear, this and that. Like he is very injury prone, but in my opinion, he just has the talent that will fit so well with Yegor and Mikel. Like Franz is the kind of dude that he's relentless going to the basket, and if you can put that prototype of player around guys like Yegor and Mikel, because one thing about them, I don't want the Nets to do to this backcourt is just leave them out there to dry. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? Like make
I don't think they will. But
I don't
I
think they
get what
will
you're
either.
saying.
Right? Yeah.
I
No,
don't think they will.
I don't think Jordy will. Let me
No,
put it that way.
Jordy don't want. No, definitely Jordy
Yeah,
don't
I don't
want
think
to.
Jordy will. So, and I think that's the difference compared to when they try to have the Twins like carry us to a playoff series. When I think Jordy's mindset is different, and I do think that Franz and Jordy. Listen, I like it, man. I like the fit. I do like it. So it's not just me like thinking about any random player to come to the Nets. No, I actually think that Franz will be a good fit for the Nets.
Okay.
I think Franz could be a good fit for the Nets. I just think it like I think he's gonna be put in a position where he has to be, has a higher role than what he has on Orlando.
I
and
still
that's gonna be a
don't.
little bit too much for him, bro. Like I
Nah, I think
think,
that's what he needs actually. Like, if you really watch Franz, like sometimes he needs to slow down a bit for the team to flow better. Like that's kind of what he needs. Like he's relentless. Like that dude. Like he wants to score, take it to the take it to the Baja every single time, every single possession. So I think that would actually feed him well. Well, like being a guy, like being the
I
guy with
don't
the
know.
ball in
I
his
think
hands.
I think that's gonna extend him too much because if you like where Franz get compromised in terms of injuries is that he has to do double duty, and we all know that defensively we don't have nothing in our starting lineup. So if he comes here, he's automatically going to be the best two-way player in our starting lineup, and he's on most nights, on most if not all nights. What gets you injured faster, bro, is not just miles traveled, but how many duties that you have to take up on the court. You know what I'm saying? So like the thing is that I think France is gonna get compromised just in terms of that standpoint, bro, because he's gonna he's gonna overexert himself, bro, like offensively and defensively. You know what I'm saying? So like I just don't like it just in terms of us not taking our time and us continue to develop.
I mean, like the way I see it, honestly, like Yegor and Mikel are gonna have to be, stable defenders in any like for like
Of
if
course.
you're relying on because honestly, if we got France, I don't really see a future with Franz and Randall. I would say more of like we get type of like a dirty work kind of 4 player 3 and D kind of guy next to the guys, but we gotta like be honest, like Mikel and Yegor, they're gonna have to hold their own defensively, or else none of this is relevant. Even if we do get a 3 and D guy next to them, they're still gonna have to hold their own defensively, and I think they're capable of that. I don't see anything with them now that makes me seem like, oh, like these guys are gonna be cones come year 3 and 4. So yeah, so I mean, like I think team defense will be there, but I think just us having a player that could just really, just be be big time for us. You know what I'm trying to say? And us not rely on the rookies to develop so fast and fast and fast. Because one thing we got to remember, yo, this is New York. This is Brooklyn, New York. We want to see results. Like we want to see Yegor get it. We want to see Mikel go get it. So just having a guy like that type of star impact, like a guy that you really can't stop, half court and going end to end is like I just think that would be good for the rookies. Honestly.
I just think it's going to be kind of hard to get that from Franz from Orlando,
I
though.
agree. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like him just being injury prone is the reason why I even think there's a chance. But yeah, I agree, man. He's a great player. I don't really see why Orlando, unless the money and the injury, like they're just fed up with that.
Well, one or two people said that because they use up a lot of their draft picks, they might be looking for draft capital. So that I could see us dangling out 3 picks and MPJ, and they might go for it. They might go for it, but I don't know. I don't. Maybe Sean did. We don't really know. Maybe Sean mentioned it, and they didn't bite on it. So that was it. You know.
Right.
So, but I don't see it. I mean, it would be nice. He fits the timeline. He's 24 years old. He'd be right there with them guys growing up when, and one thing I notice about teams that's winning now, they play together for a while. There's been very little movement and they play together. And when that happens and they like playing with each other, usually you get good results. So, big homie, what's up, big homie? I just know of 2 injuries for Franz, calf and ankle. I think he had a couple of ankle issues, but I mean, he probably just missed a couple of games. I know it happened quite a few times. So, him and his brother, man, both of them. Could it be genetic? Could it be? I mean, both of them stay injured a lot, man.
My thing too with like a Leafs argument about Danny Wolf, just like what vision, like what type of player do you see Danny Wolf being at his apex? Because if you look at the guys that people compare him to, they compare him to big man in Houston. They compare him to like Sacramento big man Sabonis and like Joker. I don't know why, but that's what they do. One thing about those guys is that those guys love playing physical. Like
Yeah, they
they
do.
like they introduce like no like because it kind of helps them, like when they bang their bodies off, stuff like that. It kind of
Yeah.
it's easier for them to read the defender like where they're going because they're not that athletic. As far as Danny Wolf, man, I don't see that part in him. His jump shot looks like it could like it looks a little fixing. So it's like
He
I
need to
don't.
improve his shooting.
Yeah,
His shooting is not there yet.
right. So
It's
I
not
don't.
consistent. Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
it's not. It's not. And so I don't see the prototype that's going to be such an impactful player with the Nets. I'm hoping he will, but the only really thing he has on that level is maybe you could say the passing and the handles.
Yeah.
But even that, their handles and passing are effective because they're scoring threats every single time, which Danny
Right.
Wolf isn't.
Right. Yeah. He has to be able to shoot for his game to expand, and he's not shooting right now. I see why. I mean, we're gonna find out this season. Jordy gonna find out. I mean,
Right.
we need to find out. Are you that dude or are you not? You can have this great handle all you want, and it works in college. In the pros, that shit don't work if you can't put the ball in the hoop. That's what kills that's what makes your handle lethal. Is you got to score, you got to shoot, you got to if he's a shooter and he want to shoot from outside, you got to shoot close to 40%. You can't shoot 32, 35. That's not going to be good enough, man. That's not good enough. And that's what he shot last year. And to me it just seems like, I mean, he had glimpses of games where he, showed something. He scored a lot of points. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. John says Scott Franz's injuries are untimely as opposed to chronic. Okay, but don't his brother get injured a lot too? I mean, we signed him too, so I mean, don't he stay injured too? I mean, could it be genetic? Because sometimes things like that could be genetic.
Absolutely. Look at the Ball brothers.
Right. They stay injured. They just can't be physical enough. I mean, I'm just putting that out there. I don't know. Big homie, Michigan and the Nets saw the value. Okay. I mean, I don't listen. I hope Wolf becomes something. I really do, because I honestly believe we drafted. How many players we drafted? We drafted 3 this year, 5 last year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, something got to shake. Yeah, Yegor. We kind of know Yegor is, at least a minimum a bench player. The minimum. I mean, this year means a lot to him. So, but knowing his attitude and the way he plays the game, I think he's going to be all right. Whether he be a superstar, I don't know. All I'm saying is something got to shake out of them rest of them picks. Something got to shake. MPJ, we know he can probably play point guard. He showed the scoring ability, something that we didn't get from our other guards last year. As far as diversity around the rim, he being able to shoot the 3, which we didn't see. I mean, it could be, a certain situation, but what I'm saying is it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Well, A-Kid, what's up, A-Kid? A-Kid said Leaf just be saying Wolf name in random conversation. Well, he must be dreaming about Wolf.
Nah,
Listen,
nah, that
listen.
comment is hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, I have a lot of comedians on my on this show. Yo, you seen the stock market? I lose mad money. Yeah, I saw that show. You know who's losing? Danny Wolf, right? Oh shit. Yo, big homie, what's up? What big man has more upside than Cheney on our squad? That's a good question because listen, big homie. I could tell you this one thing I do know. There are a lot of people whose careers on the line this year for real. I mean, it can be G League, trade. I mean, a lot of people got to show up this year for the Nets. I mean, somebody got to show because when you draft that many players, you're not keeping all of them, dude. Because you're drafting again, and we have a lot of draft capital. Even if you just look at second round, like the second round, we got how many second round picks we have? God knows. Big homie Day shot 24% from the three. Yeah, they told Day don't shoot no threes. Don't do it. That's not his superpower. He wants to shoot it, but that's not his superpower. His superpower is around the rim. But did you see Day? His workout, man? Day looked really good. His body looked great. Gilo said, I agree with J-No about Wolf, who really can't compare him to guys like Sengun because he doesn't play with physicality. Yeah, Jay. This guy, Gilo, believe in what you said, man. I agree. I haven't seen it yet.
Right, absolutely. Especially with that lack of athleticism. You look at all the guys who are built like that. That's
Yeah.
what they do. Like they hunt mismatches. They like to have soft touch around the basket.
Yeah.
Danny Wolf just doesn't have that. Danny Wolf gives me more Kelly Olynyk than anything. But let's remember, Kelly Olynyk was probably like more athletic than Danny Wolf.
Sure
But to
enough
me,
was.
that's the only real guy I kind of see with Wolf is Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, he's gonna have to open his whole bag of tricks. If he got something, he better pull it out. He better pull it. You can't wait on it. You cannot wait on it. Yeah, I don't see the physicality yet. I really don't. He has the handle. He has the finesse. He can see the floor. He can pass well. He's an average shooter at best right now until proven otherwise. And that means he's coming off the bench. I hate to tell Leaf that, but because Leaf is Wolf's number one sponsor. Let's just put it that way. Listen, I hope so, big homie. I hope it's too soon. I hope I'm wrong. Sometimes I say things about certain players and I'm just telling you what I see, but I wish I'd be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm wrong, that means it's better than what I thought it would be.
I mean, it's not really judging him too soon. It's just what we see. Like, for example,
Wait, who we talking about?
Your
I'll
boy.
talk about Danny Wolf. Like, it's just all about what we see. It's like, for example, like Jordy had him playing the three sometimes last year.
Yeah.
Those other guys,
Which
like,
was ridiculous.
yeah, those other guys like Sabonis and dude from Houston, like they never played the three. Those guys are, they're big physical guys. They've always been like paint guys. So with Wolf, I don't know, man. Like the physicality, like the physicality is what really I was disappointed at.
Yeah.
Honestly, watching him play.
We got big fan Breezy on the stoop. What's up, big fan?
Just chilling, man. I hear y'all talking about Danny Wolf. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mentioned that I hope I'm wrong about Danny Wolf, but I'm just saying I'm just talking about what I see. You know.
Right.
He gonna, he gonna be
I
a
think.
value. He gonna. I think he's gonna be a valuable player. I just only disagree with Leaf about him having to be a starter. But I could see him getting significant minutes in the first quarter. Like Dayron is not gonna play. I don't know the first 8 minutes of the game. I could see them subbing Danny Wolf in. Or excuse me, maybe as the sixth man. But he got to fight for Keon Ellis and Nolan Traore. But it's just hard to put Danny Wolf over Dayron Sharp after all of the, you know what I mean? The tenor of Dayron Sharp. He's like one of the longest Nets on there. Like, who been on the Nets longer than Dayron Sharp? He been here since 2021.
Yeah.
That is true. I like the only thing I revolve any ascension of Danny Wolf on this team around is the fact that we had a chance to go get 7 footers. We had a chance to go get power forwards outside of Julius Randle, and we didn't do it. I think there's some trust going into these draft picks. Not and I'm not just talking about the backcourt because those are two lottery picks, but I strongly believe that a third body is going to come out of this. And when I look at the roles of the other players, I look at the role of Nolan Traore. He's going to occupy the backup spot. I look at the role of Drake Powell, bro, who everybody is still on the fence about because they know he has ability and his prowess as a defender is there. I look at nobody believes in Ben Saraf. Joshua Jefferson is still a question mark, and Tyler Bilodeau is probably not going to get minutes just off the strength that the roster spots is most likely filled already. I strongly believe, bro, that Danny Wolf has the opportunity to break out, to put his name in a pot a lot sooner, and a lot of people gonna go crazy, bro, about this a lot sooner than Yegor and Michael. The thing is, he's 22. Michael and Yegor are 20. They still got time. I don't really think like if people are looking for them to just go crazy they first year together, bro. It could happen, but I'm not expecting it to because I feel like they're gonna have at least 2, 3. They're gonna have minimum at least 3 to 5 years together. Danny Wolf, bro. Like I feel like that's somebody that has to get the playbook and get the game, the coach's game plan, and get the execution and the dribble handoffs and the way that we're gonna attack. Mostly on offense, he got to get that down pack almost right away because you're not playing Noah Clowney over him. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
you're playing if Julius Randle is here to occupy only the four, and he's only going to be here for a little bit. I think that we are putting ourselves in a position to get Danny Wolf accustomed to playing starter minutes. I truly do, bro. Like, and it's just so happens if it happens to be at the 5 this year, bro. I'm not sweating it at all because a lot of people want us to compete, but there's a difference between competing and actually winning. We're going to be competing for sure, but we have to prove that we have something with this team because we just came off 2 years. This is what we tank for. Yegor
Yeah.
and Mikel is what we tank for.
Yeah.
A lot first five first round picks, the only team in history to do it. That's what we tank for. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta put some type of sit down and some type of patience into this to believe that something could come out of it. If nothing comes out of it, okay, fine.
I do. I give you that patience that you're talking about. As a fan, I do think Danny Wolf is going to be implemented in a big part of the offense just with the second unit, not the first unit. Between the guards, the Mike Allen, Yeager, and then Randall and MPJ, I just don't think that you're going to get the most from Danny Wolf putting him in the starter unit. I like Dayron giving all of those four players I just mentioned second opportunities at the basket. If he could get offensive rebounds, kick out to give it back to Yeager or Mike Cal for the second three-pointer or MPJ or Randall to score again, I'd rather that. And I'd rather see Danny Wolf put up 10 to 15 shots off the bench. Him and Nolan Traore. I think him between him and Nolan Traore, we could have one of the better scoring bitches in the NBA. Top 10, even if it's 10.
I don't know, but listen, I'm not putting no ranking or no number on anything. All I'm saying is for all the Nets fans that's looking for Jalen Duran or Watson or looking for a big free agent splash just because we have the money and they feel like we could just go for something, bro. Like a lot of what burned us in the past, in the way that this roster is constructed, is not gonna appeal to. It's not. It's only gonna appeal to somebody that wants money. It's not gonna appeal to somebody that wants to come in and just grab the mantle of the team because it's a lot of people that believe that Watson, if Watson was signed, he was automatically going to be the best player on the team. If Jalen Duran was signed, he was only automatically going to be the best player of the team. Outlawing Julius Randle or MPJ, just in terms of the way the roster looks like. I think that this process is out to build through the picks that we got in the last 2 years, which a
But
lot of
yeah,
us had many discussions about in the past on previous channels, bro. When we was flushing it when we had Cam Johnson on the roster.
right. So
But that's why I'm asking you, Leaf. Like, you see how Danny Wolf could be more impactful coming off of the bench. You already gonna have the ball in Mike Howell, Yago hands, Randall hands. Like, there's nobody in the way. There's either Nolan Traore that's on run the office and Danny Wolf. Even if you put Nolan Traore out there, you can't pretend like Danny Wolf isn't going to be a big part of the offense for the second unit. Like,
Right.
he's going to be instrumental, bro. Like, him and Nolan Traore picking pops. I don't know about how many pick and rolls, but definitely picking pops. And Danny Wolf, some of that is going to be running the offense through him, where you'll use Nolan Traore as a catch and shoot player. Like, Danny Wolf off of the bench is phenomenal. It's exactly what the Brooklyn Nets need. It could be a low key X factor for us. You know what
A
I'm
lot,
saying?
a lot of what you saying, Breeze, bro. Like it would be interesting if we had like a certain type of coach. The only ball stoppers on our team right now is Julius Randle. That's the only ball stopper, bro. Like if we look at the way
He
Yegor
averaged
and we
five
look.
assists. You know that. He averaged 5 assists.
Yeah, he does average 5 assists, bro. Like, and we gotta look at his past 5 years of doing that. But I think he's gonna be playing in a quicker setting. My thing is that like when putting Danny Wolf in the start lineup with him with the other four players, bro, you're committing to a scheme, you're committed to a strategy, you're committed to a certain speed and a certain pace and a certain way that you want to play and a certain way that you want to run.
but your
I
ceiling
th-
is
I
so
I think
low
there's
if you
with
put him
no
at center.
incentive to
That's the
to be
problem.
bad and no incentive to tank and no incentive to tank. I feel like, bro, we don't have like we should just go all in on the fastest scheme possible, the fastest offensive pace possible, and I think we could do that with with not just Mikel and Yegor, and with a shooter like MPJ. I think we could do it with Danny Wolf because he provides elite spacing as well. Even when he's shooting 33%
I,
Yeah,
from three at the
we
foul.
got,
I
we
think
got, we got,
personality with
we
Danny
got, we
Wolf.
got a
can I just say this
hero
one last
on
thing
the
real quick,
stoop. Go ahead,
Scott?
Jay. Go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead,
yeah.
Jay.
Just because I can't get this off. So the way Breezy's describing Danny Wolf's role, I actually agree with that. If we're talking about him being an impactful player off the bench, using his skills for that, that's more than fair, and that's kind of expected. But when you start comparing him to starting centers and calling him our starting center, I think some Nets fans, because we don't have a real starting center for the future, y'all are just trying to like convince yourselves that these guys could be out. No, it's okay. We don't have a starting center yet. That's fine. We got to find it. The
Yeah,
Nets do
yeah.
not have their starting center of the future right now. It's fine. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that we should be okay with that because any if you're putting Danny Wolf as the center and you're just building this offense like you say, your potential is so low. Like you're really shrinking yourself down as far as how good this team could be if you're talking about that style of offense with Danny Wolf. That's about it.
No.
I think we committing to like if you do put him at the five, I think we committing to like yo, let's go all in on one thing. Like the thing is, a lot of people tell me, bro, like, yo, you put Danny Wolf at the five, it's gonna be so much offense. I'm like, yo, good, bro. Like, ain't nobody expecting us to do outside of this conversation. Ain't nobody expecting us to do a damn thing anyway. Like if it like, and we all agree that Sean Marks is throwing a lot of shit at the wall, bro. My thing is, don't hold on to the shit. Just throw it.
We got Hero on the stoop. What's up, Hero? What's good? What you think about the Danny Wolf thing?
Oh yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, nah. Overall, I don't think the Nets have anything to lose because, to tell you the truth, I don't think we have a finished roster. I'm not saying finished roster, but I don't think our players are complete. Like Yegor, he does have good shooting, but he has horrible handles and he can't create his own shot. And one thing I do like about Danny Wolf is you can say whatever you want. He's not an amazing shooting
Athletic.
percentage, athletic, but he can create his own shot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whether you put him at the 4 or 5, and you did waste a first round pick on him. So let this season just see what you have. The Nets
Right.
will have $70 million in cap space next year. So that argument about if they can pay for a player, they have enough money to spend for a
Thank
top
you,
free
Hero.
agent.
Thank
So
you. I was trying to get John to understand that too. I understand, and believe
Wait,
me,
what did you just say?
I do understand the whole thing about getting Orlando, making a trade, getting rid of MPJ, getting a younger player to fit in. I agree that he fit. He's young, but we drafted 5 players. Let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying? We got to baby steps. Baby steps. I said that at the beginning of the show. We taking baby steps here. Trust me. It's going to work. We just got to let it work. If you keep jumping the gun, moving players, you don't get this team concept that I'm sure Jordy, that's what he wants. He wants a team concept. He don't want it to be just one individual. He wants the whole team to be like one fist. That's what he wants. He wants everybody to be able to do they best. Whatever you do, I'm gonna put you in a situation that you can do it. I'm maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I think with the guards being the 1 and 2, both of them can interchangeable, be the 1 or the 2. I think that's pretty much what you're saying. And then, like you said, it's going to be by committee. And for what it's worth, I studied how we won an ABA championship. It was by committee. Now, obviously, Dr. J was the star, but the point guard, Brian Taylor, Super John, and it was just different players that contributed to the winning of the the ABA championship.
Right.
So yeah, I agree with that. I think it is going to be a collective, but I don't. But you do have to have an alpha with that sometimes.
Yeah, you do
and
have
if we
to have
could get that with the point guard, that'd be great because he a rookie. He the lottery pick, so I would want him to be the alpha. I said all that to say that.
I don't think there's a true alpha on this team. I think a
You
lot
don't
of
think
it
so?
is mostly. I think a lot of it is mostly by committee, bro, because we all agree that Julius Randle has average 5 assists, bro. We got 2 players in the front court that's capable of getting 5 or more assists, bro. Like I think it's all gonna be everybody's gonna have an equal opportunity to do something, to do different things and do multiple things on the court as a lineup. And I don't think we have nothing to lose. Like a lot of people said, bro. Like if we all agree that Sean Marks is just having a lot of shit to just throw at the wall, I say throw all that shit at the wall then. Like, why not, bro? Like, I want to go all in on the game plan because I don't have anything to lose, bro. Like, and we haven't improved this roster substantially to the point where Jalen Duran or Peyton Watson or Franz Wagner or Trey Murphy, we haven't made moves to go get them. And I think this is the roster that we looking at now is probably the roster that we're gonna start the season with. And I strongly believe, bro, like there's no conventional anything on this roster, bro. Like Day'Ron Sharp, bro, like the problems that he had with staying on the court, he hasn't improved on those issues. Even before the rookie showed up, he hasn't. So my thing, and
but do
he
you think
still
he
take.
really got a chance though?
Do I think who what Dayron?
Dayron, do you really think Dayron Sharp really had a chance to show himself? Because Claxton was playing 30 minutes a game. So, do you
I
think Sharp
mean,
really had a chance?
yeah, no, yeah, yes and no, and the reason why I say that is because the games where Claxton sat out, but those games where he was supposed to start, he didn't crack over 25 minutes in a lot of those games neither. There's a reason why he's been in the league 5 years and he hasn't played over 20 minutes a game, because when you're elite at one thing, they call you a specialist. When you have a versatility, when you have a strong amount of versatility in your game, and it shows, and it's effective on the court, that then it shows, bro. Like then that shows too, bro. Danny Wolf. A lot of people don't believe this, bro, but of like majority of the last season, bro, where we were tanking, Danny Wolf, when he was on the court for the Nets was a plus 15 almost every single time, bro. And I know a lot of people don't like to dig into box plus minuses, bro, but that's all we had.
But maybe do you think that Jordy didn't look at Danny's achievements the same way you do or we do?
I think he did. I think he is. And I think he's the only person that's looking at it the way that I'm looking at it, bro. He's the only person that's valuing it the way I'm looking at it, because the roster didn't the roster didn't improve at the positions that Danny Wolf is being accustomed is going to be accustomed to playing. He gained 10 pounds of muscle for a reason. His rebounding got better little by little, bro. But the thing is, you can't see it in significantly short minutes. You can't see it in 17 minutes. In 17 minutes, he was averaging 43 or 41% from three. When that happened, bro, that's when they start playing him out of position, because we were tanking last year. That's what I'm trying to tell people. What I'm trying to explain to most of the people about the Danny Wolf starting concept is that we're throwing all the shit at the wall that we have on our roster at the wall, onto a scheme, a strategy that allows everybody to have equal opportunity to drive and kick, play inverted pick and roll, DHOs. I've seen Yegor do it. I've seen Michael Brown do it. I've seen Danny Wolf do it plenty of times. What you don't have when you have Danny Wolf in the starting lineup, you don't have somebody standing at the top of the key and waiting for somebody to come get the ball, because now they got to guard him and there's more and more movement. I would
Right.
like to go all in on that strategy, because we don't have shit else.
But Jordy is coming into this season with an attitude to win. So if you're not going to show it in their training or when they going through camp or preseason, and you're not ready, you're not going to get this significant minutes.
True. But I think the training camp and the scheme that they want to run, and the
Okay.
training camp that they're gonna have is gonna play into effect on how this all works. But
Okay.
what all I will say is that just pay attention to how everything is run, because Jordy doesn't have a veteran point guard like he had in Schroeder. He doesn't have a veteran guard like he had in D'Lo that his first year. So the thing is, a lot of it is going to be upskill. A lot of it is going to be okay, yo, these dudes. We got a young backcourt. I need y'all to run. I need y'all to run as fast as possible. Now, if y'all not running end to end, then run 3-point line to 3-point line, because we all know they both go. We gonna shoot a lot of threes. We all know that.
Right.
So the thing is like, if you committing to getting a lot of shots up or shooting a lot of threes, what you have when you do that from 1 to 5, you have more opportunities for paint touches and dumping and just throwing the ball in the paint for easy cuts,
I
because the
disagree
defense
though.
is going to be so sporadic on stopping the 3-point shot or 3-point shot from 1 to 5,
I
because
disagree
everybody can
though.
hit them.
I don't think they're going to be shooting the three like how they were last season. I think the acquisitions that they've made, I think they're going to try to play more of a big lineup, because let's be honest, Julius Randle averaged more rebounds than Claxton and Noah Clowney last year. So, and with Daron Sharp starting, I think it's going to be more of a half court game rather than just a fast break shoot the three. So I think Jordy's changing up this whole offensive scheme this season. It's not going to look the same. They were tanking last year, so I don't think they're going
Yeah.
to play the same like they did last year.
You got a point there, Hero. The thing is, what we saw last year, just throw that shit right out the window. Throw it out the window. Jordy is not coming into this season playing, I'm going to shoot just threes. He's going to play a complete game.
I think he is going to play a complete game. But I think from 1 through 5, if you add 3 point, if you add 3 point threats from 1 through 5, it does open up a lot of offense because now you don't know what to guard.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that, and I think he'll play that when necessary. I think it'll be a situational ball where if you want to be a starter on this team, you're gonna have to earn it. You're gonna have to earn the starting role.
I mean, yeah,
you're gonna have to earn it.
You are gonna have to earn it, but you gonna have to prove that you are durable enough to play it. And
yeah,
I don't think like for all intents purposes, I don't think Wagner, I don't think Mo Wagner, and I don't think Day'Ron Sharp is durable enough to play those type of minutes that's going to contribute to a Jordy Fernandez competing team.
I
just don't, bro. I could listen. I'm so certain that Danny Wolf could work in this type of situation, and that I really really hope that coaching staff, and they the only ones that could do this. That coaching staff could see what I see. I see a tremendous amount of versatility that could be unlocked, bro. Like because a lot of people is just looking at what's this going to be individually, bro. I'm looking at it how it's going to connect with the team because we drafted connectors. That's what we all drafted. But the thing is, the confidence level of those said players could go up game by game if they understand and how they can attack and where they can attack.
What's good, X-Ruler? What's good? Yeah, big homie, I agree. We did draft a lot of players that can hit the three. Skilled players that like wings, guards, that will jack it up from the three. But we do need a presence in the paint. You can't be a one-trick pony. I don't agree with it. I mean, maybe Jordy is going to be a one-trick pony. I don't know.
But here's the thing:
rebounding matters in the game, though.
But focus on the rebounder. Focus on the rebound opportunities for everybody because we're gonna have 4, 6, 10 dudes in the lineup. Like all of the, if you expecting all of the rebounds to go to Day'Ron, bro, then that's just not team ball. But because everybody rebounds in today's NBA, everybody passes in today's NBA. Everybody is versatile in these lineups in today's NBA.
Everybody don't rebound in the NBA. No, I disagree with that.
Everybody that's in the starting lineup that commits to rebounding rebounds, bro. There's a reason why Josh Hart averaged punched in a lot more rebounds, just as many rebounds as Mitchell Robinson.
Everybody's not Josh Hart.
Yeah, but
everybody's not Josh Hart.
Yeah, I understand that, but the thing is, could Josh Hart have gotten all those rebounds without all of that spacing that they had on the court? No,
bro. You're looking at the Knicks team that they actually have good rebounders. Even Cat was amazing at rebounding. So
yes, he was.
So I think we had Claxton that, like I just said earlier, Julius Randle averaged more rebounds than Nick Claxton and Clowney. We weren't a good rebounding team.
No, he was not.
Our record was where were we, third to last?
They were killing us on the board.
Yeah, we were tanking, bro.
OKC got much better. Once they got Hartenstein, they looked like a completely better team. So I do think the best teams, they prioritize rebounding and having a bigger paint. And,
right.
It's.
I just don't think that's our roster right now. What I believe is that I think that more opportunities to rebound. I'm saying more opportunities. Just focus on opportunities to rebound, opportunities to drive and kick, opportunities to find an open man and get some transition threes or get some ISO buckets here and there, bro. For everybody is going to be available within a starting lineup that has Danny Wolf at the 5, because now you're telling the defense that's playing against you, yo, guess what? We all gonna space out, but from time to time, we gonna get a backdoor layup. We gonna switch on one of your worst defenders that you got in the lineup. We gonna look for a mismatch. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Like, and I think we going so much all in on offense, and I'm okay with that because we don't have the roster that's balanced enough to get equivalent stops or get this and get that and third, bro. Like, I feel as though it's everything that I just said. If it works out to plan, bro, we can compete a whole lot on many nights. On many nights, bro. Like, and for a portion of the season, bro. Like, in a lot of portions, yeah, I might not like. The roster is not good enough to where, yo, yeah, all right, yo, this dude right here, just because he was rebounding for 18 minutes off the bench, he got to start because he been here for 5 years. No, he still got problems guarding pick and roll. He still got problems staying out of foul trouble. He get in foul trouble. Now we ain't got no choice but to play Danny Wolf. Like I said, we've been playing because Mo Wagner can't even play over 15 minutes. That's why he got 2 years, 19. Those shit's the Scooby snacks in the league. Realistically, bro, we gotta understand. We have to understand, bro, that a strategy is gonna be put in place that a lot of teams are not gonna scheme for, because nobody have a scheme strategy for Mikael Brown. Don't nobody have a scheme strategy for Yegor just yet. They don't know who these dudes are.
I think they have a strategy. Like Mikhail, I agree. I think Mikhail is the anomaly because
Don't nobody have a scheme strategy for rookies.
yeah, no,
Except for
but I'm
just
saying
attack
Mikhail
them.
has the handles. He can create his own shot, and he has the 3-point shooting. Even though he's not a finished product, I think Mikhail is an anomaly. I don't think anyone has a plan for him. But as far as Yegor, Yegor isn't averaging 20 points per game. Like dudes do stop Yegor. If you like, we have to be honest. If we play the Knicks, they're gonna still blow us out by 30 points. So I think. I don't think they're going to play the same way how they played last year. If you're just going to be shooting out, like, let's be honest here. This new day and age, teams have better two-way defenders. Like, you're going against the Thompsons,
Right.
OG Ananubis. Like these guys, they're guarding power forwards and guards. So I think
Yeah,
we do have
and
to get bigger in the front court,
yeah,
man.
we do, but I mean, I don't think it's going to happen within the next 90 days, bro. What I think is we don't have to play to some type of strengths, and bro, and our strengths as of right now, just by looking at the aesthetic of the team, is most likely going to be shooting. Our backcourt, bro, is going to be getting some threes up. MPJ is shooting anything he gets. Julius Randle, bro, is most likely going to be our ball stopper. Somebody that's he can't hesitate when it comes to opportunities. He's going to have to do a lot of catch and go to the basket. If he sees one-on-one opportunities, he could do a lot of drive and kick. But I feel as though we'll be at our best if we go all in on offense. I don't think we have balance on this team, and I don't think we're going to find balance, bro, just by starting Dayron. I don't. I think when you start Dayron now, what you do is create stagnant shit, because now you're going to be leaning on him to set all the screens. You're going to be leaning on him to block all the shots. You're going to be leaning on him to grab all the rebounds, and that's going to tire him out. There's a reason why he never averaged over 20 minutes a game, and he's played in this league for
We
5
don't know that
years.
though. We were tanking last year, and he has an amazing plus minus. So if he has a good plus minus, we can't say that he's not averaging 20 minutes because of fatigue. Like, come on. Like, I don't agree with that. There's a reason why they kept him on the team and they gave him a contract. I
Yeah,
think they were happy with what they're seeing in practice, man.
I think Dayron. I think Jordy's going to put out the best player. He's not going to just pick people. He's not going to do this. He's not going to go through this. He's not going to do what he did the past 2 seasons this year. He's not. He's not going to do that. If you mess up, you're out. I'm telling you. If Danny Wolf don't be able to hold that paint, he's out of there. He's going to be out of there because he's 7 foot. What are you doing?
I think
We
gotta focus on.
Not unless I put you out there with Day Day. With Day Day. What about that?
Yeah, I think that could happen in some settings, bro. Like when you switch the
Yeah, there
lineups
you
up,
go.
bro. But
But I mean, if you don't compete, if you don't fit, if it don't work, they gonna be gone. If it don't work,
look,
they gonna be gone.
he probably will. But at the same time, like I feel like the players that's more disposable, bro, are not the rookies and the sophomores.
Right. It could be Day.
Yeah,
If
it could be that. But the thing is, I feel. Listen, I feel as though we have to play to we have to maximize the strengths and the weaknesses, bro. Like we work on little by little, bro. I feel like that's the thing
yeah,
that's gonna make us a formidable team. That's gonna make us at least an interesting team right out of the gate. I don't know about formidable, but like we'll work our way towards that. We
I
have to
think we
find it.
already a better team. I already think we a better team.
I just think we got to find an identity of how we want to play, bro. I like the identity of OKC is their defense. SGA handles all the offensive shit, bro. J Dub does a little here. Chet does his thing here. I think that we need to find what's going to be we're going to find our balance down the line, but right now we need to find our identity right now.
Yeah.
What we hang our hat on, and it's most likely going to be driving, kick, perimeter shooting, and creating opportunities for open threes. There's nothing wrong with open threes, bro. Like if we getting open threes, bro, we're hitting them, and we're not. I think that's something that a
Do
lot
you
of
want
teams that
Noah
live
Clowney to
with.
be shooting open threes?
You said what?
Do you want Noah Clowney to be playing like last year, just shooting open threes? Do you want him to be shooting open threes or play more of a role like a Jalen Johnson or a Tyson Hill doing back cuts?
I would want him to play faster because I think we have the guards to do it. I
I don't
think
want him to just be a perimeter shooter, Noah Clowney.
I think I want him to get downhill and find and trans. I want him to get more easier stuff in transition because I think we got the guard play to do it. Well, Michael Yegor and Nolan Trayor, bro, are players that's gonna get the ball up the court, and I think
I
Danny.
agree with you. See, that's why I agree with you there. Like I think we have the players that can already shoot the three. Now these other guys, I don't want them to be turned into perimeter shooters. If you're 6'10", I don't want you just staying in the perimeter shooting threes. I want you to do back cuts, rebound, pick and rolls. Like that's
Yeah,
gonna allow spacing. But if you're not an elite shooter, I don't want you to be shooting just staying in the perimeter shooting threes. 'Cause it doesn't really make spacing what people feel because you're not an elite 3-point shooter.
I mean, well, for Clowney, bro, like he's one of like he shot a very high percentage in the corner, up until we went all in, on full tank, which was after December. My thing is that the potential is there. It's just the sustainability. Then you know what I'm saying? So like, but the potential is there for a lot of the players on this team to do certain things. I just think that the things that they're already good at needs to be maximized this year to create our identity, and then we go after balance. Then we go after the things that we need. If we need defense, we need somebody that's a stopper defensively, bro. Okay, when we go out and go get that, I think this year is all about establishing our identity. What is our plan A? Because right now, bro, like we ain't that type of team to have a plan B or C. We not. We don't have that type of roster. Right now, we need to figure out what our plan A is. When we hit the court every night, I don't care if teams know how to stop it. I don't care if teams know how to stop it. I don't care if teams can counteract it. We running with our plan A, bro, and we ain't stopping because we don't have the roster to counteract. What the hell we doing anyway? It is what it is.
Oh man, this is going to be an interesting year.
These are facts.
Yeah, we're gonna have an interesting year. I'm telling you, a lot of people, this year means a lot to them. Their career is on the line. I'm telling you, some of these rookies are going to be tested, and I just hope that Jordy is going to test them. And not everybody is going to make it. I hate to tell you that. I really hate. But you know what? Sean drafted these players in retrospect that he was looking for somebody to come out of the group anyway. So we're gonna find out. Well, I'm gonna end the show. Thanks, Hero, for being here.
Yeah, thank you, man, for the opportunity, man.
I'll be back. No problem. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. I'm gonna have a show. What's today? Thursday. Saturday. Tomorrow the studio is gonna be closed. I gotta upgrade some stuff. So hopefully I have it ready by Saturday. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. It's been a list of people. I am enjoying the fact that the channel is growing. Please like and subscribe if you're not already. Most of y'all are, and I appreciate everybody. My panel, Breezy, Leaf. Check out Leaf's channel. Check out Breezy's channel. I'll every now and then be there. Big Homie, X Ruler, appreciate y'all guys. Thanks, Big Homie, no problem. X Ruler, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. What you say? You know he started game, right? He had near 25, 10, and 10 game. Yeah. No, Wolf is not like, you know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. You know that FAFO. We're gonna find out. Okay, that's the beautiful thing about it is we could talk about it. They gotta show it. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if he can play. We're gonna find out. Oh, I emailed you, Scott. Hillside 10. Okay. I'll check it out. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. John, Gylo, A-Kid, all y'all guys, man. Players keep player. Who else was there? Quite a few people. All right, so I'll be back on Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday around the same time, 9:30, 9 o'clock. Hopefully everybody partied out tomorrow and chill out tomorrow on Saturday night. Some people party Friday and Saturday, so I don't know. But I appreciate, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that like button and share. I appreciate y'all. Peace.